Well, it's an NDTV exclusive. The inside details of the Anantnag Encounter. Well, 80 hours and counting. The Anantnag Encounter still continues. Security forces are leading from the front. Well, the encounter with the security forces, it started late Tuesday. It's still continuing. It is clear that terrorists have come with full preparation. They have no shortage of ammunition and food items as well. And according to information received by highly placed sources, we are being told that the army and police received intelligence from an informant that terrorists were in hiding in the Gadol forest of the Kokarnag area. But there are chilling details really emerging of what really is the inside story of the Anantnag encounter. For one, it's important to mention here is that highly placed sources have told NDTV that the terrorists are holed up on the top of a cave on a hill, and the most important aspect of the inside story is that it's no ordinary encounter. The terrorists are also not ordinary ones, because they're Lashkar terrorists. Two of them were cornered as well by security forces earlier, including Uzair Khan, who had joined Lashkar a couple of months back, in fact last year. So it's been 80 hours and counting, and security operations are still continuing. My colleague Nazir Masoodi is now joining us on the phone line. Nazir, these inside details are extremely chilling because, as we've been discussing in the past couple of days, that it's an extremely challenging terrain. And now the fact that the terrorists are hauled up atop a hill, and the path to that hill is an extremely narrow one with a sheer drop. So it's an extremely challenging encounter, and as you also mentioned earlier, it's proving to be one of the most challenging encounters for the security forces in a couple of months. Give us more details of the kind of battle that the security forces have set themselves up for.
Well, visuals actually of the speak for themselves. What kind of this area it is, the mountain it is, and where militants may be hiding, because that is the exactly point where the security force are heavily pounding, that targeting that heavily. It is not exactly the top of the mountain; it is somewhere in the middle. And as we see that location is consistently being targeted with hundreds of the shells, mortars, rocket launchers, and other weapons. For all these now, the fourth day, there's a heavy, targeting of that location, which appears to be a natural cave, and it is being used as hideout by hiding militants. And police have actually yesterday issued a statement, said that there should not be any speculation that it was a ambush. It was a clear-cut intelligence-based operation. The security force went up to the mountain, this forest area. They were close to this hideout. One of the senior officers told me at least just 15 meters away. So when the officers came under fire, then we know for last 4 days now, it is now more than 80 hours of this heavy gun battle. This is going on. It is clearly not easy operation, and police are saying 2 to 3 militants are there, and they will soon neutralize them. But it has been, all these days, it's just not because going there and actually establishing if militants are dead, it would take some time. So it looks like this operation may continue today as well. We don't know about tomorrow, but certainly it is going on.
That's an important point you made, Nazir, also because, the police are also advising retired army officers and police officers not to go with the ambush hypothesis, as you mentioned. Thanks so much, Nazir, for joining us with that quick update. Rajiv Ranjan is also now joining us on the phone line. He has broken really the details, the inside story of the Anantnag encounter. Of course, chilling details, also the fact that explosives are being dropped using the Heron drones purchased from Israel. That's an important point as well. Rajiv, आप ये बताइए सबसे पहले कि ये जो सारी डिटेल्स हैं जो आपको आपके सूत्र बता रहे हैं, सबसे पहले तो ये कि जो टेररिस्ट हैं वो कोई आम टेररिस्ट नहीं है, ये लश्कर टेररिस्ट हैं. उजैर खान, जैसा कि आपने बताया, जिन्होंने लश्कर पिछले साल ज्वाइन किया था, वो भी हैं. और जो टोपोग्राफी है इस एरिया की, वो इतनी मुश्किल है कि बहुत चैलेंजिंग एनकाउंटर है ये सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस के लिए.
बिल्कुल सही कह रही हैं. कोई मिलिटेंट टेररिस्ट ग्रुप का 4 दिन तक सस्टेन करना और लगातार फायरिंग करना, गोला बारूद फोर्सेस पर करना एक छोटी मोटी बात नहीं है. टेररिस्ट हाइडआउट पर छिपे हुए हैं. अपना जो सबसे चोटी के इलाका है, उस पहाड़ के इलाका, वहां छिपे हुए हैं. दिक्कत ये कि फोर्सेस अभी भी उस इलाके तक एक्यूरेट कह सकते हैं कि आप डोमिनेट नहीं कर पाए। यही वजह है कि हेरोइन का सहारा लिया जा रहा है। एक तरह का यूएवी होता है जिसके जरिए विस्फोटक या बमबारी किया जा रहा है, रॉकेट लॉन्चर का इस्तेमाल किया जा रहा है ताकि टेररिस्ट को किसी भी तरह मार गिराया जा सके। जो शुरुआती जानकारी मिल पाई है, एनडीटीवी को जो जानकारी मिली है उसके मुताबिक सेना और पुलिस को जो है इन्फॉर्मर के जरिए इनपुट मिलता है कि कोकरनाग के जो गड्डू इलाका है वहां आतंकी छुपे हुए हैं। उस गांव में पहले सर्च चलाया जाता है लेकिन उसके बाद वहां कुछ नहीं मिलता है। फिर लीड मिलती है कि सामने ऊपर पहाड़ी एरिया में आतंकी हैं, और जैसे आगे जो है कर्नल मनप्रीत की अगुवाई में पूरी टीम जब आगे बढ़ती है तो उस रास्ता को अगर आप देख पाएंगे या समझ पाएंगे तो एक तरफ पहाड़ और घना जंगल थे तो दूसरी तरफ खाई थी, और ऊपर जो टेररिस्ट बैठा हुआ था वो सारी चीजों को मॉनिटर कर रहा था, देख रहा था, और अचानक वो फायरिंग करना स्टार्ट कर देता हाइडआउट से। तो उसका नतीजा ये होता है कि जो सेना और पुलिस के जो अफसर होते हैं वो चाह के भी कोई ऐसा उनको सपोर्ट नहीं मिलता है या कर सकते हैं कि जिसकी जवाबी कार्रवाई कर सके। और यही वजह था कि जो हमारी शुरुआती जो कैजुअल्टी हुई, 3 जो नुकसान हुआ है, ये बड़ी वजह थी। और उसके बाद जब उन्हें रिकवर करने की बात आई, निकालने की बात आई, तो इतना हैवी गोलाबारी हो रहा था कि हेलीकॉप्टर तक लैंड नहीं कर सका। तो बड़ी मुश्किल से सुबह जो उनको निकाला जा सका, लेकिन पूरे इलाके की जो घेराबंदी कर ली और 4 दिन तक एक मिलिटेंट का, टेररिस्ट का जो सस्टेन करना, लगातार गोलाबारी करना, ये
बिल्कुल तो कोई आम सिक्योरिटी ऑपरेशन नहीं है जैसा कि आपने कहा। और एज राजीव इज रिपोर्टिंग, जो द टोपोग्राफी ऑफ द एरिया इज सो चैलेंजिंग गिवन द फैक्ट दैट इट्स अ हेवीली फॉरेस्टेड एरिया। Anantnag, of course, South Kashmir has been notorious when it comes to militancy, but it has been quiet as far as the past couple of years are concerned.